Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ivan. I am a yoga teacher and personal trainer based in Manchester in the UK. This is a beginner's yoga flow focused on balance. It's great to work on balance for your ankles, your knees, but also your core strength. It can improve your running if you're doing athletic, for example. And when you're older, it's great to prevent injuries caused by falling. Place your mat somewhere where you have a little bit of space because we're going to be extending the legs to the side. You might want to grab a block for this practice and a strap. You can grab a belt, and for the block you can use a book or Tupperware, anything that is sturdy that you can press on. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support my work. I have attached a few playlists for you during the flow underneath the description of this video. Obviously feel free to listen to whatever you like. We won't be playing it just yet, as we're starting with a little bit of a meditation and breath work. But if you want to cue it next to your mat, and we'll be able to play it just before the warm-up. So go get your music, go, go, go. Make sure you can still hear me talking as well, maybe do a little test. Once this is done, make yourself comfortable onto your back and let's get started. Extend the legs onto the mat, extend the arms to the side, palm of the hands facing up, fingers curling up to the sky. Shoulders away from the ears and pull back slightly. Tuck your chin to the chest. Closing your eyes. And bring your awareness to your breath. In yoga, we are inhaling and exhaling through the nose. I will be cueing the breath. But don't worry if you can't keep up, just make sure that you can breathe, not holding your breath. If you have Ujjayi breath in your practice, you can start it now. Take a deep inhale through the nose, exhaling it through the mouth. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 6. Last 2 rounds on your own. And slowly relaxing the breath once more. In your own time, no rush. Bring your knees to the chest. Give yourself a little hug. And keeping your eyes closed, make your way into a child's pose at the back of your mat. Sitting onto your heels. Extending the arms forward, forehead onto the mat. Press play for some music and make your way into your child's pose at the back of your mat. Sitting onto your heels, extending the arms forward. On the inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, melting onto the mat. Spread your fingers wide and grip the mat with your hands to engage your Hasta Bandha or hand locks. On the next inhale, making your way into your tabletop. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Start making circles to warm up the wrists. or maybe sway from side to side, making sure you get both directions. Pointing the fingers outward and still swaying from side to side. Bringing the fingers inwards. And pointing the fingers towards the knees. This one can be a little bit more intense, so I tend to just sway slightly back and forth, stretching the forearms and pushing the hips towards the heels. Bring the fingers facing the front of the mat once more. Turn over the right hand for a wrist flexion. Make a gentle fist and release 5 times, keeping the right arm straight. Release. Bring your top of the left hand on the mat and make gentle fists and release 5 times, keeping the left arm straight if you can. Bring the left palm back onto the mat and start with some cats and cow. Inhale, sink the belly in, look up, sit bones come up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest, the sit bones come down, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, open the body into your cow. Exhale, angry cat back. Inhale into your cow, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up towards the sky. Exhale, protract the shoulder blades away from each other. And slowly coming back into neutral spine. Inhale the right arm to the sky, twisting from the belly button up. On the exhale, thread the needle, right arm comes under the left, bring the right shoulder down. On the exhale, push through the left hand to bring the left shoulder over the right, twist. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist a little bit more. On the next inhale, bring the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, release into your tabletop, going to the left side. Inhale, lengthening the left arm towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm under the right. Bring the left temple onto the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, press through the right hand to bring the right shoulder over the left and twist. Think inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist or fold with yoga. On the inhale, we lift the left arm up to the sky. And exhale into your tabletop, neutralize the spine. Inhale. On the exhale, walking your hands forward to make your way into your puppy pose. Hips over the knees. Bring the chin or the forehead onto the mat. And staying here for 10 breaths. Pushing the shoulder blades away from each other. Armpits onto the ground. Engaging your Hasta Bandha or hand locks. If you've got your forehead onto the mat for the next few breaths, maybe try and bring the chin onto the mat and bring the gaze forward. Exhale, roll forward onto your belly. Bring your fingertips wide, elbows wide. Inhale, rolling up into your cobra. Exhale, release down. Making waves with the spine. On the inhale, we lift. Exhale, roll back down onto the belly. Inhale, press through the fingertips, lift the chest into your cobra. Exhale, roll the spine down. Keep the elbows wide. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, we release. Bring your hands flat either side of the chest, tuck the toes under, and exhale into your plank. Inhale, downward facing dog. Lengthen the breath. Focus on pushing the sit bones up to the sky and the heels down towards the mat. Taking 5 more breaths into your downward facing dog. Downward dog is a resting pose in yoga. So take this opportunity to lengthen the breath and reconnect. On the next exhale, we extend the back of the legs to press the heels down towards the mat. Inhale, lift the heels, press the chest towards the thighs. Exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the heels. And start walking your feet to your hands, coming into a forward fold at the front of the mat. Keep your hands pressed on the ground, chest onto the thighs, protracting the shoulder blades. Heel to your feet mat width apart into dangling pose and start swaying from side to side to release the lower back and upper back, making your upper body as heavy as you can. Coming back into stillness on the next exhale. Bring your feet hip width apart. Inhale, extend the leg, extend the back, look forward, half lift. Exhale, make your way into your forward fold. Inhale into your half lift, lengthening the back body. Exhale, forward fold. Last one. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time on the inhale, rolling vertebra by vertebra into a standing position, making your shoulders and head as heavy as you can. Coming into mountain pose. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward, fold chest onto the thighs, hands on the mat. Inhale into a half lift, lengthening the back body. Exhale, bring your hands down, step back into plank and take your knees, chest and chin. Elbow to the waist. Inhale, rolling forward into your cobra, squeeze the shoulder blades back, lift the chest. Tuck the toes under, exhale, downward facing dog for 5 breaths. Take this opportunity to lengthen the breath once more. Pushing the sit bone up to the sky, heels down, chest onto the thighs. Engaging the Hasta Bandha or hand locks by gripping the mat with your hands to protect the wrists. Inhale, look in between your head. On the exhale, step or jump into a forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Look towards your thumbs, take a low back bend. And going straight back down on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale into a half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Take your knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, rolling into your back bend. Push the shoulder blades back. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Lengthen. This is a resting pose in yoga, so take this opportunity to reconnect with the breath. One more breath. Inhale, look in between your head. On the exhale, step or jump into a forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale all the way up into standing, arms overhead. Last round, take your back bend. Exhale, forward fold, hands onto the mat. Inhale into a half lift, lengthening the back body. Exhale, step or jump back into your chaturanga or take your plank, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, roll over the toe, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Reconnecting with your breath. Pushing the sit bones up, heels down towards the ground. Inhale, look in between your hands. On the exhale, step or jump into a forward fold at the front of the mat. This time, inhale into a half lift. Separate your feet mat width apart. Also, point the toes out. Exhale into your malasana yogi squat. Pressing the elbows onto the inner thigh to open the hips. Lifting the chest up. So the chest is going back and the hips forward. Keeping the feet flat on the mat. If you're struggling, you can use something to elevate the heels. For example, you can roll the front of the mat and step the heels on it. Exhale, bring the hands onto the mat and step or jump back into your plank, taking your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Pushing the sit bones up to the sky to lift the right leg a little bit higher. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest, shoulders over wrist, round the upper back. Inhale into your three-legged dog, lengthening through the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose, push the floor away with your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog, point the toes. Exhale, knee to nose. Look in between your hands and step the right foot. Inhale, rise into your high lunge. Lengthen the arms to the sky. Bring the gaze up, extending through the left leg. Keep the pelvis tucked under by pushing the belly button towards the spine. Inhale into warrior one, dropping the left heel to the ground. Take a short stance and move the back foot to the left if needed to keep the hips squared. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. The back bend is coming from the rib cage and up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. On the inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bowing forward into humble warrior. Keep the hips squared by pushing the left hip forward, right hip back. Exhale, release the bind and extend the arms forward. On the exhale, lift the left leg, standing knee to chest. Squeeze the knee with your left hand. Find the drishti or point of focus in front of you and come into triples. Placing the foot on the right inner thigh, calf or ankle. Once you've got your balance, bring your hands into prayer in front of the chest. Bring the knee back to the chest and squeeze with the left hand. Option to take the two-piece fingers and wrap them around the big toe or grab the foot and extend the leg forward. Keep the chest nice and straight. Remember your drishti on point of focus. Inhale, extend the right arm to the side and extend, open the left foot to the left. Again, remember you have the option to keep the knee. Keep pressing the right foot onto the mat, gripping the mat with the toes. One more breath. Exhale, bring the foot back to center and let go. Hold the foot up. If you've got the knee, extend the leg forward. Flex the foot. Using the hip flexor to keep the leg up. On the exhale, swinging the leg back and making your way into your warrior three. So making a T shape with the body. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Point or flex the left toes. On the exhale, slowly macro bend the right knee and step back into your high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, circle the arms back. Frame the right foot with your hands and step back into plank on the exhale. Take your knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, take a wide knee, child's pose. Option to take 3 breaths into your child's pose to take a rest, or you can make your way into your downward facing dog if you feel like you have extra energy. Take this opportunity to reconnect with your breath, lengthening the breath to lower the heart rate. On the next exhale, making your way into your tabletop, tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. Pushing the sit bones up to the sky, heels down towards the ground, and the chest towards the thighs. Look in between your hands, and on the exhale, step forward into your forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, coming into a standing position, taking a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold again. Making your way to the other side. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, heel to the feet. Point the toes out and sit down into your malasana, yogi squat, making sure the heels are in contact with the ground. Keeping the back nice and straight. Squeezing the shoulder blades together and pushing the elbows onto the thighs to open the hips. Exhale, release the hand down and step or jump back into your plank, taking your knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend, cobra or upward dog. And on the exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up to the sky into 3-legged dog, point the toes. Exhale, knee to the shoulders over wrist. Inhale, shoot the leg back up into a 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, point the toes. Lift the knee as high as you can. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Look in between your hand and step the left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up into a high lunge, keeping the right leg nice and straight. Inhale into your warrior one, dropping the right heel onto the ground. Take a shorter stance and move the foot to the right to keep the hips squared if needed. Exhale, interlace your finger behind your back, squeeze the elbows together, lengthen the spine and folding forward into your humble warrior, keeping your hips squared, pushing your hands away from you. Bring the gaze towards your left big toe. Your left knee is still over your left ankle. Release the arms. Take a half lift, pushing the weight onto the left foot and coming into a standing knee to chest. Give the right knee a little squeeze with the right hand. Find a drishti, a point of focus in front of you, and start circling the knee around. Place the right foot onto the left thigh, calf or ankle for a tree pose. Hands into prayer in front of the chest. Encouraging the right knee towards your bum and right hip forward. Bring the knee back to center. Grab hold of the knee with the right hand or grab hold of the foot and extend the leg forward. Left arm to the side and opening the right foot to the right. Pushing the heel away from you. Remember to find your drishti, point of focus, for balance. A couple more breaths here. Exhale, bring the right knee forward again. If you've got the knee, extend the leg. And if you've got the foot, letting go of the foot, holding the leg up as high as you can. Pushing the heel away from you. On the exhale, drag the leg back, keeping the leg as straight as you can to make your way into your warrior 3. Making a T shape with the body. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and lift the right leg parallel to the ground. Exhale, micro bend the left knee and step back into your lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, windmill the arms down and step back into your plank. Take your knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Drop onto your knees and take a well-deserved child's pose. Bring the knees slightly wider than the chest to give yourself some space to melt onto the mat. Inhale, make your way into your tabletop, tuck the toes under, Downward facing dog. Lengthening for the last time in our downward facing dog. Look forward, bring the big toes touching, bend the knees, exhale, step or jump in between your hands and make your way into a seated position. Wrap your arms around the knees, straighten your spine, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lean back to lift the toes off the mat, extend the arms forward. Navasana, boat pose, palm of the hand facing up. Squeeze the knees to the chest. Option to stay here or extend the legs to the sky. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower down onto the ground into your Shavasana. Extending the legs, extending the arms, palm of the hand facing up. Shoulders away from the ears, tucking the chin to the chest. Close your eyes, bringing your awareness to the part of the body in contact with the mat, melting onto the ground. Make the body heavy. Relax the muscle of your face. Relax your mouth. Relax your eyelids, your forehead, cheeks, the tongue, the neck, the shoulders. Start making the breath a little bit deeper. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring your movement back into the fingers, the toes. Move the wrists, circle the wrists and ankles around. Maybe move the head from side to side. Stretch the arms overhead, interlace the finger, and give yourself a big stretch, like you just woke up. And in your own time, bringing the knees to the chest, wrap your arms around the knees to give yourself one last hug. And in your own special way, still keeping your eyes closed, make your way into a seated position, cross-legged position. Bring your hands into prayer in front of the chest and start rubbing the hands together to generate some heat. And placing the palm over your head and placing the palms over the eyes. Slowly blink your eyes open. Release your hands. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed the flow, don't forget to like and subscribe, share to support my page, and hopefully I will see you soon. Namaste.